what's going on, Skye Squad? We are back in the building, back to my regular decibel level because it's later in the day. And you know, I had already been out running some errands, picking up some underwear, stuff like that. I mean, TMI, I know. But as I was out, I was like, oh, and news is just a dropping. So I was like, let me jump back on the line. Okay, first things first, I want to say prayers up to our fam, our people over in Haiti. They just had a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, I believe, just last night or sometime early morning. I want to send out some prayers to our people in Haiti because, you know, it's devastating. And I just want to, you know, make sure that we send them some warm wishes and warm, you know, just whatever we can do. Let's send that positive vibe that way. Also, too, I did an interview with David Yontef from Behind the Velvet Rope. I will place that link in the description down below. It is insanely good. I mean, you got to check this out. David Yontef does some of the best celebrity interviews, and he just happened to have me on the show. So we talk about everything from Real Housewives of Potomac, everything. We breaking it all down, everything that's going on in Potomac, and you guys know Potomac will be on tomorrow night. Now, speaking of Potomac and the Giselle of all things, let's get into the news. So, Bravo's chat room is back this week. Y'all want to know who the guest lineup is? I told y'all that they was going to have a rotating panel of guests. Well, Bravo has released the intel on exactly who those guests will be. Let me go ahead and give you the breakdown according to our friends over at Queens of Bravo, okay? It is going to be a nice little hodgepodge of guests from the Housewives and Bravo TV world. Okay, so we have Mercedes from Shahs of Sunset will be filling in one night. We also have Ebony K. Williams one night. And again, this is beginning on the 16th. We have Brandy Glanville filling in one night, which should definitely be interesting given that she's rumored to be on the Housewives All-Star cast. We have Heather Gay from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Then next we have Karen Huger. Now that is going to be very interesting given that Karen and Giselle don't exactly get along. It should be real interesting to see the shade that's being thrown, how they get along. You know, it's interesting to me because I do think that at the core of Karen and Giselle's whatever they have going on, there is some sort of friendship, frenemyship there, and their dynamic is always just combustible. You know what I'm saying? So that should make for a really interesting show. And then it looks like the following week we have Margaret Josephs from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, which I believe is still currently filming. We have Leah McSweeney from New York, and then we have Heather Dubrow from OC, who's coming back to OC. So I'm excited about that. I was not watching OC last season because of Kelly Dodd, but I'm totally back in it now that Heather Dubrow is brought back to bring the fabulosity. We also have Lala Kent from Vanderpump Rules, which is, you know, in the filming process as well. Shout out to Lala Kent, who is doing her acting thing in several big budget features that you guys can catch out there as well. And then finally, we have Candace Dillard Bassett. Yes, you guys heard that right. Now, you remember last year when Porsha was very much Team Monique when they were talking about everything going on Potomac on Bravo's chat room. Well, Candace also had a lot to say about Porsha at the time, so it should be real interesting because, you know, that good Candace got a mouth on her, and that good Porsha seems to be rather tame when it comes to Bravo chat room. I think she's playing the game, the long game, in terms of her hosting career, her producing career. So I don't think she's gonna give it too much energy, but we shall see what goes down. So that's the tea on that. This is gonna be a very exciting 2 weeks. I cannot wait to see it. Watch What Happens Live will not be on, but we will have Bravo's chat room on 5 nights a week, and we're definitely gonna be getting into some things on these shows, okay? Now, with that being said, let's get that on out the way. You wanna head on over to the Shade Room because the Shade Room happened to capture this in the commentary section, okay, of what looks to be like Fallon and Jaylan's YouTube channel. Now, if you haven't checked them out on YouTube, definitely go over there, support them. You know, I'm all about support over here, especially with content creators. I will always tell you to go out and support other fellow content creators because it ain't easy doing what we do. And, you know, I just feel like it's just the thing to do. It's the right thing to do. So support, please support. Now, with that being said, this is what happened. So it looks like Jaylan Banks happened to catch one of the comments that said this dysfunction is alarming. Feel bad for the kids. All your siblings have different fathers. Mom's last marriage failed. Then she is now shacking up with our former help. So our former help sounds like this is somebody that was in the situation, okay? Commenting on Fallon and Jaylan's YouTube. Okay. So then it says a relationship that will soon end. Dang. Sigh. We should raise our women to have self-esteem and worth such that they aren't continuously looking for it in the arms of men to fill a void. Now, if from the sound of this, okay, because they didn't circle the our former help, okay? So Jaylan caught the comment and he clapped back. Now he says this under the comment sections. Not I am Simon Guobadia making a fake YouTube account to comment, laughing emojis. Aren't you engaged and happy? Oh, I get it. You must not be happy. You thought that the grass was greener on the other side. You had a perfect life and a beautiful family and wife, but yet you wanted fame. Don't worry about what's going on over here. She good and they good. So it looks to be as though Jaylan is insinuating that it is that good I am Simon Guobadia making a fake YouTube account to comment on the piñas, okay? The piñas being the Jaylan and the Fallon, okay? Now, listen, let me say this. Okay, now when you get to accusing people of things, you got to be real careful on how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, there is a telltale our former help, but still, I mean, that kind of post on Instagram, you know the people gonna catch it in the shade room. They caught it. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out in the shade room, comment over there as well. Listen, I thought that this situation was over. I thought that, you know, everybody got what they wanted. At the end of the day, Fallon got Jaylan, Jaylan got Fallon, Simon got Porsha, Porsha got Simon. Everybody, it seemed like, was on a happy note. Now, I did note when when Fallon came out with her YouTube trailer for the video, there was a little editing shade thrown at Porsha's way, but I didn't take it to be nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Because it was pretty much chronicling the situation as it occurred from the viewer perspective. So, and the editing was fire. Okay. The editing was fire. I gotta admit that. So if you ain't seen it, definitely go on over there and check it out. But let me tell you something. Woo! The thing is heating up. The thing is heating up. And I guess what I don't understand is, I mean, why is it still an issue? Why are these two parties going back and forth like this? Because I just kind of feel like, I mean, everybody got what they wanted. I mean, and you know, it don't sound like nobody getting paid for this drama. Okay, nobody's getting paid for it. You know, I always think to myself, now when people get into these types of, you know, beefs and things online and stuff like that on the social media, you know, specifically with housewives and reality TV stars, now I understand it might get you some notoriety because the people will be talking about you, but at the end of the day, it don't pay. It really does not pay. It does not pay. It might get you a headline. It might get you some, you know, some, I hate this word, clout. But it might get you some of that. But at the end of the day, it's like, it don't pay. It don't pay the bills. So I'm just wondering what's going on. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation down in the comment section down below. This drama apparently is not going to stop anytime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a clap back from Simon at some point, because you know he is the clap back king. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But y'all know we're going to try to keep our eyes glued to the streets and see what's going on. Okay, because listen, it could impact the reality TV show, you know, depending on how things shake out. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and I'm going to catch you in the next video.